bees. Hi, Nan. What are you looking at?
Hi, Diane. I'm trying to compare the difference between Agastache blue boa and Agastache funiculum blue fortune. They really are different. I mean, the color is completely different. The spikes are thinner and, a little lighter blue. The leaves are even a little more rippled on this one. I've used blue boa in garden designs, and it's like so voluptuous, it's ridiculous. But I'm also paying attention to where the bees are, and they move around. Like they might be here, and then they all decide, no, this is the one I want to go to, right? And look at that. This one is also a different variety. Look at the flower spikes on this. This is black adder. And black adder has like skinnier spikes. And I think it's a little shorter too. Yes, it's only 18 inches tall. So if you want to play with these anise hyssops, which are a fabulous native, the flowers are edible, the leaves are edible, they taste like licorice mint. There's a lot of different kinds, but I guarantee you, if you put this in your garden, you will be taking videos of the pollinators because it's unbelievable.
Oh, look,
what's
there's
on
one
there.
of these guys.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but he's so pretty. He's very photogenic too.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but look at, you start counting and then you lose track. And then don't forget that there's little teeny tiny ones too. And some of the tiniest ones are beneficial wasps, which get after the bad bugs. But then over here, I discovered one that got to come home with me because I just decided I had to grow this because I saw this in my friend Catherine Tracy's garden when I went to Avant Gardens in Dartmouth, Massachusetts. It was in her backyard and it was taller than me, and I was like, oh my God. And now I realize what it is. It's Agastache scrofulariifolia. It's called purple giant hyssop, but I looked it up and the descriptions all say it really isn't that purple. And if you look, there's like a hint of lilac in it, but it really reads white to me. But this is so big that it can compete with things like the giant ironweeds and the Joe Pye weeds in my garden. Because for me, it ends up every time I plant anything, the big stuff wins and the little stuff gets buried unless I'm purposely working on the little stuff. So this is a new one to me that I'm going to try. I'm really excited since I had seen it in Catherine Tracy's garden. And then there's this one, which I was pretty surprised to read about. It's called, one of these fun names, Meant to Be Queen Nectarine. Sounds like a popsicle.
Yeah.
But it's a zone 5 hardy, peach-colored Agastache, which is not that common. Usually the peachy and orangey ones are kind of on the zone 6 thing. So this is pretty exciting too. Because I always grow the annual forms in my pots for the hummingbirds, but this is a really good one to try if you love those colors and you want a perennial instead. But I mean, you see these flowers and you think, look, there's hardly anything on there, but there's so many insects on there. It's just insane. And the way I use the flowers is I take these little florets out and you can eat them, you can sprinkle them into frozen freeze grapes and then unfreeze them and sprinkle the florets in them. Or you can take the leaves and infuse them in herbal iced tea for the summer. It's really delicious. Some people make sorbet and then serve it with the flowers. You could put the little florets in ice cubes. So it gives you that licorice mint flavor. You can imagine what you could do with it. So this is Nancy from Natureworks saying, get in here and grab some Agastaches, some anise hyssops, and bring some bees into your garden. See you at the garden center. Bye.